guy carries more on a 5-day trip than my wife does on a 2-week getaway to Mexico. Just like your Harley, eh?
Who's got no coolant?
Might have a bit of an issue with Jay. He's in lit mode again. You're back!
Never tell me try to set the pace.
My pockets are full. What did I lose?
All of it, everything.
Sled Addicts is brought to you by Team Vincent Motorsports, Bergstrom Carbines, Ledger Performance, Westway Motel, Stud Boy Studs, and Radio World.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to day 3 of our Gaspé tour. Just outside the Auberge Le Caribou. Really awesome spot here in Riviere au Renard. And I think we're off to a little bit of a slow start this morning. Guys may have had a couple too many pops last night. Big lineup of sleds here. Our bunch actually already left this morning because this was all full. And as always, I'm first one, always ready to go in the morning. I am a morning guy. And let's see if these guys start to get their things rolling any minute here now as we get ready to set sail for today. Oh, there's one guy pops out of the hotel room. Doesn't look too ready this morning, does he? Nope.
Ready. Not as ready as you. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. These are my custom shims. The
towels?
They're gonna prop up my gas caddy so just a little bit so I don't have an earthquake at the back here. Because I have enough weight to sink the Titanic.
Oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Mr. Keith. Every day is a great day when you're with Keith Day. Keith, what'd you think of the tour yesterday?
Best day of my life.
Best day of your life, eh?
No, it was beautiful. Absolutely epic. Never seen anything like that before in my life, buddy.
There's Frank at the end. Hey, Frank, we might need your toolkit this morning.
No, we're not gonna use it now. Now there's like no shake.
Well, that, I gotta say, Jesse, was really intelligent.
Sometimes, contrary to popular belief, Mike, I do have some intelligent thoughts.
I just hope they're not upset that we're borrowing a few towels. We'll send them back in the mail. Good idea, man. So that Jesse's carrying a lot of weight on his gas caddy. So he's got a big bag that goes on top, and that's definitely putting some stress on that gas caddy. Yeah, for you guys who are doing any touring, these combo bags have become kind of the staple for us. I think they're the best bag overall. I was looking at some other options this year, but when I think about the amount of weight that we're carrying on the back, the combo bag puts the weight a little bit more forward on the sled, so it's definitely my favorite so far. Are you prepared for this type of weight?
It's a scam.
But you prepared for this type of weight? It's a scam.
This guy carries more on a 5-day trip than my wife does on a 2-week getaway to Mexico.
Here's a serious question. Who is walking out that door?
It's a serious question.
Imagine someone just opens that door and is like looking on their phone, texting, and just walks out.
That's hilarious.
Hopefully it's locked and you can't open the door.
Good morning, everyone. Just getting our stuff together here at Auberge Le Caribou. Had a great night in the hotel here. Beautiful place, really nice new rooms, and the restaurant was awesome. And you can see the boys are all munching at the bit here to get going. I'm probably delaying everyone as usual. And here we go. Making our way out of Auberge Le Caribou. We got gas yesterday on the way out. Really nice here through the mountains again. Tight, twisty one. Looks like this trail was groomed yesterday. Nice spot here with the ice rink right beside the resto bar.
All right, guys, we're back on the trail just east of Riviere au Renard and heading up this power line trail. It's been groomed up as of last night. A little bit of traffic on it already this morning, but again, kind of another area that we haven't visited yet, and another trail or a section of the 5 that we haven't been on. It's in really nice shape. Oh, great shot of you guys coming down this power line. That was epic. But another big day planned today, about 300 or so K to get to our destination in La Cache. And another spot, we haven't actually been and stayed over there, so it should be cool to check out La Cache. I heard it's great. It's another little like lodge nestled in the middle of nowhere. I was really impressed with the place we stayed last night, Auberge Le Caribou. I think that's probably the #1 place we've stayed at so far. I mean, other than Hotel Universal. It was a great spot, really good food. And just a nice clean hotel, good beds, great shower, nice spot to stay. Tons of sledders there. The whole place is basically all sledders. Wow, this is gorgeous. Really nice run-in through here. So we were just talking about it this morning, but it's great to have Corey Jinks, our skidoo ambassador, here with us for this ride. It's pretty awesome. Great rider, super nice guy.
Trail is absolutely 10 out of 10 tabletop through here. Basically, since we've left Riviere Renard, it's been perfect. The Gaspé Club knows how to lay her down. Had some nice fast power line running, and now back into the bush a bit. Power line had some awesome views. You could see the whole group when I looked behind, which is cool, and I think Mike was recording and got some footage of that. But look at this. Not a ripple, not a bump.
Just like your Harley, eh?
That's a highway pig.
I do that all the time.
It felt good.
That's right.
Great.
Just like that.
This right here, it holds my calf perfectly. So they don't even want to slide off.
I don't know. A lot of people say they don't like power lines. Like, really? That looks pretty awesome to me.
It's a great day to be Keith Day in Gaspé. So we're just coming up to the cutoff that goes into the town of Gaspé. So we'll be hooking a left there just to run in to the end, and then we'll turn and burn, head back. Fortunately, my BRP Go disconnected. Garmin's still running, so all it takes is me to open the glove box and squeeze the cord again for BRP Go, and then it usually connects, and sometimes just a bump in the trail will reconnect it. So that's the same problem we've always had. No surprise there. So if we hang a right, that takes us down the 5, and we are going this way.
On my screen, it shows there's gas right.
Yeah, so we're getting gas as we come back. We'll stop there and get gas.
Okay,
Because this is dead end. Yeah. This goes into the town of Gaspé.
It's just to look to see.
Yeah, this says there's a scenic outlook near the end, so.
Yeah, okay.
Like a glove.
And I just swapped sleds with Corey for a little bit, let him try the Lynx. And I'm on his new Renegade 900 Turbo R.
Nice little spot here. Outlook over the town of Gaspé. You can see a lot of it's down there behind the trees. It's fun, right? The power is ridiculous.
The power management at the bottom is really twitching.
Yeah.
It's hard to ride sub 45 kilometers through corners.
That's definitely more of a trail sled. It's stuck to the snow.
Yeah, and it's super rider friendly. Like,
Yeah.
you could put it right to the floor, and it's not gonna all of a sudden get away.
Yeah, no, this will.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll kill yourself. It's not really like, it's not a tree riding sled either though, right?
No.
It's meant for fast, wide open. Like when we get into some bigger fast
but
sections,
it's,
then you can use it.
It still turns, like it's still,
Yeah.
but the is the best part.
Yeah, I know.
What do? And every time you hit the throttle, the skis are in the air. Every time.
But it's like,
It's not like, it's totally different. Like I remember that one, Smart Shocks ride amazing too. They're so smooth.
yeah.
And I do like the Navigators. It turns good. All right, so it's been a while since I've been back on a Renegade 4-stroke, and Corey and I swapped out for a bit. I gave him the Lynx, and this is a beautiful sled. Hands down, this kind of riding, tight, twisty, it handles better than a Lynx for sure. Corey's got the front end actually set up really well on this one, so he ended up putting RX skis on the front, and he's got Woody's Navigators on it, and I've used those before on an expedition. But it turns, man. It turns where you point it. Handles really nicely. There's no question. Also, Smart Shocks are beautiful. Probably the best riding shock package, I would say. They're so smooth, super comfortable. The sled really responds and reacts to throttle input very well. And you don't get any real ski lift on it, which is also quite nice too. Just a great handling trail sled. Like, for majority of the people out there, this is going to be the #1 trail sled for sure. Obviously, the huge difference with mine is uncoupled skid. You got to be careful with them because they lift the front end so easily. And the trail sleds do what the trail sleds are supposed to do, which is stuck to the ground. These you can throw around a corner really easily, just like that. Miss the power. It'd be interesting to see what it's like with a big tune on it. I think Frank's would probably be an interesting sled to try as well, because he's got the new PFI tune on it. But it's unbelievable how smooth it is over bumps as far as the Smart Shocks, and I do miss the ride of Smart Shocks. They were the best. I'd be interested to see what Bergstrom triple points are like on the front of this, to see how much different it would be. So the other thing, obviously, that's a major difference between the Lynx and this sled, and I'm sort of torn between it, because I understand the pros of having a lower center of gravity and sitting lower in the sled. So it's, in my opinion, it's more uncomfortable. It's not as aggressive where you're sitting like this up over top of the sled. More rider forward on the Lynx, but it's not going to be as tippy. And so again, with the Lynx, all the Lynx sleds, you typically, it doesn't launch at all. That was full throttle. You know, the Lynx is going to have a higher center of gravity on it, so you really do have to lean into it more around turns and stuff, whereas the Renegade, honestly, it rides itself. You don't have to do anything. Just completely stuck to the trail. It's funny, when you go back and forth, this feels like a toy in comparison. Kind of like a little go-kart. Love it though, handles great, and like I said, it's set up really well for trail riding. You put the miles on this thing and it'll go forever. So I think the one other thing too, I remember with my Mach, I found the seat so cushiony, I can feel the tank underneath me, especially on big hits. I think these with an 850 seat or something firmer is the ticket. The seat's just way too soft for me. And especially, I'm also a bigger guy too, at like 220 pounds, so it's not ideal. And I love the 850 seat, they're perfect.
She stands up pretty good. That jerry can is holding everything there. It's got a Deep Snow Pro bag full to the brim with 2 saddlebags right on the side of that fuel caddy. ZR858, and then the Expedition Extreme. This is a sick sled. Best gauge in the industry. Yeah, it's a full Garmin GPS. It's got everything here. Sweet. Awesome. Enjoy your ride. Oh, we're looking at our carbide situation. How are we doing here, Mike?
Very similar.
But, oh yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they're good, but that's the Navigator.
Yeah. Okay, so we just filled up at the Multigas here, just south of the cutoff to the Gaspé trail. And this is our last gas stop that will take us all the way into Murdochville on the Shell. Corey's going to stay on the Lynx, and Mike's going to stay on the Renegade. So now we're making our way down the 5 to the cutoff. I forget what the trail number is, but I'll tell you when we're there. At it's called the Three Forks. We'll cut off there and make our way towards the 597. There's Jay on the dynamics. It's running okay today. Yesterday it had some lights because he forgot to put his boostane in. That sled is very picky on fuel, very, very picky. One of the warm-up shacks. There's the groomer. That's a Bison. Exact same machine we have in Cochrane. Bison Trail. That's the machine that just groomed this trail last night. It was mint. A little soft because it's warm, but nice riding.
It finally froze on me.
BRP Go froze? Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. It never does any mistakes, you say. Did you feel yourself? Did you lift on some of those hills?
Oh yeah, it's got the jam, but like it's easier to do like 150 on that than it is.
Yes, agreed. Agreed. We got full washrooms in here, a nice place to warm up. It's hot in here. The heat is definitely cranking. Smile and wave at the security cameras. I always see these drags in Quebec. Very, very different setup to what we have. It's a fixed pan, so it's like a Mogul Master drag, but it's quite a short drag. It's wide because that machine is wide. You guys came from Murdochville?
Yeah.
You stayed there last night? Yeah, so Hotel Copper, I think, we're hoping is open for lunch. If not, there's the church.
You can't go to Copper
Yeah, unless you're staying there.
unless you're staying there.
Yeah, so that's why we're going to go to the church.
We went to, that's where we stayed last night.
The church?
The church.
Oh, and they're open, I assume, for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that,
Yeah.
yeah, Chic-Chac, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're from the States.
New Brunswick.
Oh, you're from New Brunswick?
You from New Brunswick?
No, you're from.
Somebody that speaks real good English is from New Brunswick.
You're from the States for
Yes,
sure.
We're from the States.
Where?
PA.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're from Ontario,
Okay.
down by Toronto. I spent the last 4 years living in Westchester in New York.
Oh, okay.
Who's got no coolant?
Very low, yeah.
In which sled?
Mine.
How do you know?
We just checked. We just looked.
Did you open the tab?
Thanks, buddy. Nothing like pepperettes and chocolate.
He's got everything but the kitchen sink with him.
As long as it's
What is
not
that?
low enough to make
Mixed
an air
candy.
pocket.
These are good.
You can't really take the level when it's hot.
Oh, it's an assortment.
Sweet 16, baby.
16.
So now I'm on the links and Mike's on the comp. Haven't ridden this at all yet this trip. So smooth. Oh, it's nice in here. Look at the mountains in the distance. Look at this thing. Well, Jay wants to do a little water action here. I don't even think he's going to touch water. It's like the smallest amount.
Oh! It was worse on this end.
You have fun? You enjoyed that?
Yeah, it was not very fun.
No, there's hardly anything. It's not a water slip.
It was a little uneventful.
Uneventful, right?
It would have been cool if you would have turned and like just went that way.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong one.
So here's the intersection right up here. So if you hang a left, you'll make your way down towards Percy Rock. This goes straight west and it meets right at the 597 about a third of the way up from Chandler to Murdochville. This trail is absolutely 10 out of 10. You got to be careful with this thing because you hit the throttle in the turn, the skis are in the air, and you are not turning.
Just following Jesse on the links. We swapped up for a bit. Again, it's a nice thing about having two different sleds is we get to mess around and try different things, and also at the same time we want to be able to bring you guys some different content on different sleds, right? So we change it up, have each of us ride each other's sleds is always fun. Just an awesome day of running, heading down towards Murdochville. It's a great spot. Should be hopefully more snow as we get closer there too.
Just pulling in here to the intersection with the 597. Man, was this trail wild. It was just a lot of straight rolling hills. Real easy to cover kilometers pretty quick. And here we are. Warm-up shack. Last break before lunch. We just rolled out of that warm-up shack and now we're making the rip up to Murdochville. So the plan is we're gonna gas up at the Shell in town, which is a necessity. Hopefully we make it there. Last year we didn't. We had to use the fuel caddy. And then once we gas up, we'll go for lunch at the church. It will be a late lunch, probably around 2 o'clock. And then we'll make our way down that famous trail towards La Cache. As you can see, the trails are just tabletop perfect. It's a great day to be alive. Nice twisty trails. That kind of wraps around the river here. And you'll see, I believe there's a bridge right here, and this is where the Percy Club turns around. Yeah, it's coming up in a second here. It's where the Percy Club meets the Murdochville Club. So while this trail is meticulously groomed because the Percy Club came up last night, unfortunately, I believe that it will be bumpy on the other side just because Murdochville has 2 broken down groomers, so the trail hasn't been groomed in a few days. I will say, even though this trail hasn't been groomed in a few days, it's really not bad. There's bumps in the corners like you'll see right here. Other than that, the straightaways are pretty good because this trail, it gets traffic, but not heavy traffic, and especially in the straightaways, it's not usually that bad for moguls. These people aren't on and off the throttle. The corners, you can see here, that's where the moguls are, but that's really the worst of it. Right now, it's me on the X-Train and Jinxie on his 900 Turbo, just hauling the mail and leading the pack. I don't even know where the rest of the guys are. We'll probably stop in like 10K and wait for everyone to catch up. But I really do like this X-Train. It is a little more work for sure in the corners, especially at higher speeds. Just because of the pushing a little bit, and it wants to throw a ski in the air. But other than that, it's just an animal, and it walks. Every time I hit the throttle, skis are in the air. Just in the middle of God's country, people. There's nothing. Between Murdochville and Chandler, you got nothing. A lot of great power line running for the last little bit into Murdochville. So majority of it, about 60K. So that warm-up shack where we stopped at last, from there to Murdochville is about 80. 60K of that north is all like logging road in the bush, what you just saw. And then the last 20K in is a lot of power line like this. And you can see the power line for miles. You'll see it up here. Goes all the way down there. Great running, and now I'm down to one bar. I'll probably run out of gas on this stretch.
Might have a bit of an issue with Jay. He's having like detonation problems with his sled again with that 850 boost. Even though he's been putting boosting and stuff in it, he's still having some challenges with it, and it's throwing check engine lights and codes and all kinds of crap. So we're going to get it to the gas station and we'll see what's going on. It must have been in limp mode because it's limiting him out at around 60, 65. And if you know Jay, he likes to haul, so he's not happy. This is actually where we ran out of gas, I think, last time. Right along that power line, right at that corner there.
Your sled sounds awesome now.
I know, it's a tuned exhaust.
It's got every code on the screen known to man.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
To what?
To change the plugs at lunch and see
Yeah.
what happens.
Okay, let's get to lunch first, though. That's a requirement. Ow! I just bashed my knee into your A-arm so hard.
We're almost there. Another, probably another 14K before we get into Murdochville and our stop for lunch. Bit of an issue with Jay's Polaris here. So not sure what's going on with it, but he's got all kinds of codes and stuff on the screen. And I tried to tell him, get a skidoo. Nah, they're all good, but once they start doing weird stuff, it's a pain in the butt, and we're not really sure what's going on with it. He basically had it in limp mode for a bit, and it was running like 65K, I think. Check engine lights on. I think he has 4 or 5 different codes on the screen, and it doesn't sound good. It sounds like it's running rough. Not really sure what's going on with it. It sucks because on a big trip you don't want stuff to happen. You do as much as you can to prevent it with maintenance and stuff, but you just never know, right? We should mention Jay's also got 10,000K on his sled, so it's not a new sled anymore, right? He's put the miles on it. Oh, there he goes again. Same shit. Yeah, Jay's he's in limp mode again.
Oh, it's waking up now.
Nice to be back in Murdochville. We're gonna hit the Shell station here and then find a spot to eat, probably at the church again. And then we'll see what we do with this poo that is running like poo. Let's fuel up. Oh, and Jesse's in the rhubarb. Oh my God. My mechanic Frank is taking care of me here. Make sure I'm still on the trail. Why does it say diesel on it? Hey Jay?
I noticed that.
What's it? Is that? What is that shit? Just the name of the company?
It's like
He knows his sleds, so he's trying to sabotage
all
ours.
makes. We're not gonna put that out. It's gonna be fine. If you pour something like that, it should be fine.
That's gonna be very hard to pour in, no?
Yeah, if you go slowly.
Put the nozzle for the gas.
Yeah, that would work. Get the nozzle for the gas.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, merci.
Had a great lunch here at the Chic-Chac old church that they've repurposed into a beautiful restaurant. It's really nice in there. We got there a little late and they weren't going to serve us, and I basically went up to them and I'm like, what is it going to take to get food here? We're hungry. And I had to buy the kitchen a round of shots, and we got some poutines in exchange. So we had lunch, and now we're getting back on the trail. We're hoping the dynamics makes it. Sounds a little bit better. It's all voltage. It's all voltage things. It's one wire. Well, it's been a lot of charades to get out of here. We're packing coolant. We've got Polarises with every electrical light known to man. It's always an adventure, as Mike likes to say. And that's exactly what it is. We just hope the adventure is not an adventure ender. I got Jay in front of me just because his sled's acting up, so I want him to set the pace for the ride. There's a wire somewhere that's just triggering every code known to man. Full-on winter blizzard here. We're getting some snow in the latter half of the day. As I mentioned earlier, this trail we're on right now hasn't been open for the past 2 years because they were missing some bridges, or they had some bridges they needed to be repaired. They finally got them done this year, so they're open. I've heard great things. Apparently they go through like the actual national park, which will be cool. We got 92 kilometers through this, and I'm hoping it's awesome. So far it already seems awesome. Rolling hills through the power line, gotta love that.
That's got to be one of the nicest warm-up shacks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Beautiful.
You're friggin' spreading your seed everywhere, eh, Jeff?
So we got here, and there was already a sticker up from our friends that have already put up here.
Probably already there.
What do we got here? Oh, chocolate covered almond. Jason's already at La Cache. Yeah. What? It's running mint.
Yeah.
Running great.
Imagine that. Change the plugs on a Polaris.
You have the same bag that I do. From Amazon?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
All the mounts and bullshit.
Same thing for me. It like barely fits in, yeah.
Just gets in there.
Refuge McGurrigle. Refuge McGurrigle.
Well, unfortunately, we strike out for wildlife once again. Apparently, Jesse was able to see 2 big moose, and of course, as usual, I didn't get to see anything. U-turn. Look at that berm. Sled's coming. You're back.
Where'd you go?
We stopped a couple times.
Yeah, I went to I was at that clubhouse up there. I took a 15-minute break.
How far up is it?
Not that far.
So let's stop up there.
You told me to set the pace. I said, but you looked behind you. You just kept going. He's like, get out front and set the pace. I'm like, okay. And
Gone. All right, the whole crew's back together. We found Jason. All right, we're gonna do a little quick stop at this warm-up shack here, hang out for a bit, and then we're gonna be there pretty quickly. We're about 30K out. Jay, you got the let out. I think you were like pissed off because of your sled, and then you're like, yeah, it's working, and he's back.
Never tell me to get out front and set the pace.
Corey.
They didn't mow the trail.
They didn't mow the trail. Hey, did you guys mow the trails today? That's about the extent of our French. Woo!
Mike, you want to know why Corey took so long? Because your bag is open. He's been picking stuff off the trail for the past 10 minutes.
My pockets are full. What did I lose? All of it. Everything. Everything. Luckily, I stopped to do what I had to do, and then the first thing I saw. Hold on. Cameras? Oh. Hold on, we're not done.
That fell out?
Yeah.
That would have been a ruined day. Oh.
This was scattered. Bag was somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Every major key out. 20 feet later with some shit. Dude, luckily the box was first because it caught my eye right away. All of a sudden I had an Easter egg hunt for 25 miles. Total yard sale. It's not the first time it's happened.
Is there anything else you're missing?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I didn't have much in there.
You didn't have much in there. You had your Osmo.
$2,000 worth of shit.
More than $2,000 worth of shit. You had your Osmo, your tech bag, the Noco, your mount. Mike, you want to lead the way? Go for it. Great shot of all the guys with the different lights. Ooh, Jesus Christ. You can see Mike all the way up there with the green light. But it's riding the same, it just popped on.
No, it's struggling.
And that's all she wrote, folks. We are pulling into Relais La Cache. We have arrived, so 311 kilometers to round out the day. We're gonna get settled in here, get checked in, get inside, and we will see you on the trail tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed day 3 of our Quebec trip. We've got 2 more trips, or 2 more days to round off this saddlebag. So stay tuned. Next video is coming out a week today. Take care, everyone.